Oh, what a surprise, another one is going down. FT Island's Minhwan is under investigation for hiring women for special treatment. And police found out about it through his ex-wife's video. Choi Minhwan got married to Labum's member Kim Yulhee on October 19, 2018. During their marriage, they had 3 babies. But their marriage didn't last long. On December 4, 2023, both of their parties announced they were getting divorced. Choi Minhwan expressed, after lengthy discussions, our couple decided to conclude our marriage. We appreciate the support from everyone who has followed and cheered for our decision to start a family at a young age. I am grateful to our family, team members, and fans for their support. I apologize sincerely. I will do my best as a father to ensure that our children do not carry any emotional scars. On the same day, Yulhee stated, after much time, effort, and conversation, we, as a couple, have decided to support each other on our respective paths. Although our journey as a married couple ends here, as parents to our children, it does not. We both commit to doing our best to care for and communicate with our children. Yulhee further explained, after careful consideration, we have decided that it is best for the children to continue living in the familiar space they have known. Currently, the children are being cared for by both of us to minimize practical and psychological disruptions. I am making an effort to spend time with the children regularly, ensuring that the absence of a mother is not keenly felt. People were really surprised, as they looked like a happy couple on TV. After their divorce, Minhwan took custody of their children. During this time, Yulhee was not liked by the public. They blamed her for divorce and called her a bad mother. They also claimed that she would regret divorcing him. I think the ex-wife will regret the divorce sooner or later. At first, she may feel liberated, but as time passes, she will realize that the family and her children mean the world to her. So people thought all this time that she asked for divorce and that it was she who destroyed the family. But on October 22nd, Yulhee appeared on a reality program. During the episode, Yulhee addressed criticism, claiming she was the one who left her husband and child. This is the first time talking about my next chapter in life. There is a lot that I want to say, but I am also scared that my words will cause a misunderstanding. I stayed silent because I felt my side of the story was unnecessary, but I was wrong. I chose to come on the show because I realized I was blaming myself. You abandoned your kids to enjoy your life, people would say. It made me cry. Yulhee then revealed that she was completely blindsided by the divorce and that it was her ex-husband who wanted it. I never felt like our relationship was in danger, so the divorce felt like it was so sudden. That's why I still have a lot of happy memories. I never felt like we were growing apart. It was hell for me the moment I learned he wanted a divorce. If I were to list the times I was happy and the times that we were struggling, my happy list would be much longer. I was always happy. Then reporter Lee Jin-ho released a video claiming he knows why they divorced. But to be honest, this whole report seems that he talked with Minhwan without talking with Yulhee to get her side of the story, but Jin-ho never reveals his sources. The primary reason for their arguments was related to their lifestyle patterns. Yulhee seemed to be more of a night owl than a morning person. She found it extremely difficult to take care of the 3 children early in the morning. The responsibility of taking them to kindergarten and extracurricular classes fell on Minhwan. Yulhee had chosen a prestigious kindergarten that was a 3-hour round trip, which didn't have a shuttle bus service, so it became Minhwan's responsibility. When he was busy with one of his schedules, his family had to step in and help, which also caused frequent disputes. The key turning point in their relationship was the arrival of COVID-19. With concerts being a major source of income, the pandemic affected their household finances. Yulhee rolled up her sleeves to contribute financially. As an influencer, she started group buying, the collective purchase of goods or services by a group of people to obtain a lower price than if they were to buy individually. Essentially, it involves combining the purchasing power of many people to negotiate better deals or discounts. Additionally, Lee Jin-ho mentioned, Yulhee started making a considerable amount of money. However, the issue was that her outside activities also naturally increased. This caused a growing conflict between the father, who prioritized childcare and family, and the mother, who was more focused on her influencer activities, leading to a deterioration in their marital relationship. There was a specific incident that had a significant impact. A source said that Yulhee left home before an FT Island concert, and it was a time when Choi Minhwan was deeply distressed. He further explained, upon investigation, it was found that Yulhee did not return home for about 4 to 5 days, which caused a rapid decline in their relationship. The reason why she left the house is unclear. Although they seemed to have reconciled when she returned, it wasn't long before the news of their divorce came out. Choi Minhwan reportedly did not request any child support while gaining custody of the children. Yulhee also agreed not to receive any share of the assets in the divorce. This arrangement allowed both parents to see their children freely without any financial burden. After this, Yulhee started to get a lot of malicious comments that she felt she needed to tell her own story, what she had to go through. So on October 24th, she released a video telling her side. "We didn't go through a lawsuit and agreed on the divorce. We talked it out. We reached a mutual agreement without bringing up issues of who's at fault. There are times when I feel unjustly blamed and wonder if I really deserve the criticism." Yulhee also expressed frustration over the criticism about sending her children to an expensive kindergarten far from home that costs approximately $6,000 per month. The English kindergarten was something we agreed upon, and it wasn't that far away. No one would send their child to a school that's an hour and a half away. It was tiring for me too. I'm a firm believer that mothers need to be at ease for their children to be happy. The issue got distorted. Both my ex-husband and I agreed on the education while there were some conflicts regarding the commute time. She clarified that it was not a reason for their divorce. And we both felt we could handle it. In particular, Yulhee's claim that Minhwan frequented hostess bars drew much attention. She said, about a year before the divorce, there was a major incident, and after that, our marriage completely changed. I could endure the difficulties of parenting and arguments, and I even enjoyed living with a large family, but after that incident, I couldn't bear to stay in that house anymore. Facing the family became unbearable. There was an incident where he, Minhwan, touched my body in front of his family and put cash into my chest. This was before I learned about his hostess bar visits. While having a drink with the family, there was cash lying around. My mother-in-law was washing dishes, and my ex-husband folded the cash and tucked it into the collar of my pajama top, near my chest. I had no idea about hostess bars, but after learning about them, I realized he picked it up as a habit. She further explained and demonstrated how Minhwan folded the cash and placed it in her chest. The pieces started to come together. Even in front of my father-in-law and mother-in-law, he would touch my private parts and grab my chest. I thought it was just affectionate behavior exaggerated by alcohol. There are many international fans that are still criticizing her, but this time for sharing her story, as they thought, why should she say this about her children's father? But you need to understand, she was getting so many malicious comments from people since the divorce happened, and then Jin-ho released that video painting Yulhee as a bad wife and mother. All of y'all painting her as bad for telling her truth. Y'all forgetting this woman got pregnant as an idol and lost her career for her family only for Minhwan to file for divorce. I get it that they have problems with the kids, but you made this mama work during COVID when Minhwan couldn't provide. People just see her negatively cause the kids aren't with her. It doesn't necessarily mean that the parent who didn't get the kids during a divorce means they're bad people. If the kids ended up with Yulhee, you wouldn't even bother saying whatever about Minhwan cause it's the norm. Let this girl live and speak her truth. As well, in the video, Yulhee revealed that she tried to get a custody of the children. The only way to take the children while ensuring their well-being was through a lawsuit, but Yulhee had no information/idea about it and was exhausted. Since Minhwan's offer was good, she left by herself for the sake of the kids. As well, she shared a phone call recording of Minhwan's conversation with someone called Hyun about visiting a hostess bar, which happened sometime between July and November 2022. It was around 2 to 3 a.m. I need to be home by 7, right? Is it 20 for the price? I snuck out. Can you make a reservation for the hostess bar? Tell them to treat us well. Is it because of the rain? They say there aren't any girls here. If they're not here, there won't be any anywhere else. How much do I owe for the unpaid bill? Seems like it's around 230, right? There are so many girls here at 5 a.m. Hyung, go on vacation with the kids and your wife. Minhwan, don't say weird things. Hyung, go home. Minhwan, I'm not going. Hyung, I will check if there are girls available to choose from. Karaoke. Minhwan, got it. Korean netizens were shocked by Yulhee's story and many shifted their stance in support of Minhwan to her. I feel so bad for Yulhee. I hope she can heal from the hurt and become happy. It's so crazy how he appeared on Return of Superman being portrayed as a dad who takes care of the kids. This is making me feel like throwing up. If this is true, he's totally trash. This is disgusting. So, he basically sold the kids to make more money when they agreed not to. Yulhee must feel so unjust. This is so crazy. How can he put cash in his wife's chest like that? In front of his family? It's the habit of hanging out with hostess girls. Following the remarks made by Yulhee in her latest YouTube video, Choi Minhwan is now facing police investigation for suspected solicitation of prostitution. It's been reported that Choi Minhwan's case has been assigned to the Seoul Gangnam Police Station, which will begin investigating the case soon. According to Act 21 of the Laws Against Prostitution, individuals who solicit prostitution can face up to 1 year or prison and a fine of up to 3 million KRW. Minhwan then left the Return of Superman and halts all media activities. On October 25 KST, Choi Minhwan's label FNC Entertainment stated, while it is difficult for the agency to confirm the full details of the artist's private life such as issues from his marriage, we still feel responsible for the disappointment that the public and many viewers may have felt from Choi Minhwan. Therefore, Choi Minhwan intends on halting all media activities indefinitely, including the program where he is appearing with his children. We deeply apologize for causing many people discomfort and concern. On October 25, Honky, his fellow FT Island member, wrote to fans on the community platform Weverse, sharing his thoughts on Minhwan's controversy. It was their private matter, and it's turned out this way. You should acknowledge your wrongdoings and bow your heads in apology. Still, we shouldn't believe everything too easily. I have to hold on and endure. That's what we must do. What I can do is keep moving forward despite the obstacles. He should have stayed quiet, as now people are hating him on almost the same level as Minhwan. Then Korean netizens have revisited FT Island's Minhwan's past Kakao Talk conversation with fans, which took place during the Burning Sun scandal. Many celebrities, including former FT Island member Choi Jong-hoon, were embroiled in the scandal at the time, which prompted widespread public scrutiny and debate. At the time, Minhwan spoke with fans and reassured them the Burning Sun scandal involving Choi Jong-hoon was not a big deal. He wrote, "Yeah, it's an issue you don't need to worry about, it's nothing, but the articles came out so sensationalized that it bothered me too. I've never even been to Burning Sun or whatever, so it really upsets me to our name being mentioned in the headlines for no reason, and don't worry everyone." Although Minhwan was reassuring fans, he is being criticized for brushing off the Burning Sun scandal, one of the biggest scandals in Korean entertainment, as something that is nothing. And as you can see, Korean netizens are very angry and disgusted by him. What are your thoughts on this? Thank you for watching and see you next time.